What's up, y'all? Coach King Rod in the building. I hope all is well. So I want to give y'all a word right quick and let you know that your current situation is not your final destination. I'm going to say that again. Your current situation is not your final destination. What do I mean by that? I want you to think about a car, right? Think about traveling or driving or going to a destination, right? And I want you to think about the fact that sometimes we have issues with our cars, right? We have issues where the tire can become flat, engine combust, transmission, something happens with the transmission, anything can happen with our car, right? And that is our current situation with the car, right? With the car troubles, with the issues going on. That is your current situation. I want you to imagine that that's your current situation. But that's not your final destination, right? We still gotta get the car fixed, do whatever we gotta do so that we could get to our final destination. But a lot of times what happens is something happens with our car, we get down on ourselves, we panic. If you're not someone who is who has AAA or knows how to fix a tire or whatever, we could panic, or we could really be down on ourselves. But once we get the car fixed, or once the car gets repaired, now we continue on to our final destination, right? Or to our destination. And once we get to that destination, hopefully we're happy that we got there. So a lot of times in life, we look at our current situations and we become that. We become what our circumstances are, right? We embody what our circumstances are. So if our circumstances make us feel sad, we become sad all throughout the day. If our current circumstances or our current situation makes us mad, we are mad throughout the whole day. But that's not your final destination. Let's even take it a little step further. Let's talk about finances, right? What if you've been, struggling financially for a long time, and you start to become that, right? You start to have a scarcity mindset, and what winds up happening is you wind up not understanding that is just temporary, and that is not your final destination. That is not where you're going to end up being at for the long term. So this is what I mean when I say your current situation is not your final destination. I'm a living testament of that. I went from sleeping in my car earlier last year to now I'm about to be opening my own massage practice, sports massage practice. It's because what I kept in my head and what I understood is that my current situation is not my final destination. So whatever you're going through right now, that is not who you are, and that's not who you're going to be 3 months, 6 months from now, even a year from now, whatever the case is. So keep pushing, keep striving. Understand that everybody goes through the struggles, everybody goes through hard times, but it's how you pick yourself up from those hard times that defines who you are. All right, y'all. Just hope the words of encouragement that I just gave you helps you out and helps you keep moving forward. All right, talk to y'all soon.